Hello everybody, this is Ashwin Rao, and today's video features a picture, overview, and perspective of a boot that I've come across in a company that has emerged from the Chinese shoe and bootmaking scene that has gained increasing popularity in the classic and now rugged menswear market. This is a boot that grabbed my attention when I first saw it on Instagram from a small maker out of Donguang, China. This is the XBXS Boots Factory Minor Boot. As you might know, the minor boot resembles an increasingly popular model from Viberg. That's their 310 service boot. The looks are undeniable, but XBXS has its own embellishments that make this boot special. So you might ask, well, if Viberg already makes a really acceptable, if not admirable, 310 boot, why go for a company that's unknown such as XBXS? Well, a number of reasons. One, XBXS offers the customer quite a bit of customizability, so you can choose your own leather, your type of sole, your heel stack. I specifically chose the brandy wax kudu leather from CF Stead Tannery that XBXS had shown in several other models. I decided to construct the boot using a Veltruin double row stitch method, which I saw was very cleanly done, which is actually the feature that struck me the most when I first came across this company. The minor boot struck me for its aggressive toe spring, its unique and rugged flowing lines, which you can see here, and ultimately the precision of the work that you can see as we peer into some of the details, and we're going to get into those details more as we move forward. So here we are, an overview of the minor boot by XBXS. This is a leather that has a very soft handle, and it's yet thick and rugged. And the waxed feature allows it to patina very aggressively over time. For the boot, I chose a Dr. Sole 1220 Super Grip sole. This is a full sole that I thought would echo the features of the boot and complement the leather in terms of color and just the overall aesthetic. What I had seen from XBXS was very clean stitching, and I will say that the quality of their welting, the quality of their craftsmanship, the quality of their stitching and the detail is right up there with companies such as Flame Panda, Iron Boots, Viberg now. But here we are raising the game again, and XBXS is doing that with this boot. Here I wanted to peer into those details. See this incredible transition of double row to single row stitching. You see how the lines and the last flow together. There's been quite a care of detail to shape this boot to make it elegant yet rugged, and you can see the curves and the angles and the care put together to assemble this beautiful constructed boot. The toe spring is obviously one of the defining features, but so are the arcs of the shoe. And by the arcs, I mean the side paneling and the curves that make up the service boot, the aggressive heel counter with its sweeping line towards the neck and collar, the quality of the stitch detail, and all of these details come together to provide you with a really handsome boot. Specifically the 1220 version of that sole, which is a little lighter weight than the full sole that is known as a raw cord full sole. The color I thought complements the upper leather quite well. We used antique brass eyelets and a contrast stitch on the upper. Well, just you can see how handsome it is, and after a few wears you can see the little nicks and scrapes that show up in the waxed leather, which adds to the character and the patina. This is one of the most comfortable boots I own. The toe box on this shoe is comfortable, maybe even more so than the Viberg 310 in providing adequate space, and the arch support is hugging, lending itself to a very comfortable day of wear. The gentle curve of this boot's woodsman heel flows exceptionally well with the heel counter to add to the aesthetic of the shoe. I just wanted to get into the details because the lines here just really flow, and I'm just so happy to see how these elements come together to make a greater whole. Oftentimes shoe enthusiasts such as us get lost in the details. Putting together the shoes is a study in assembling details. And as I've been exploring more and more about the artistic natures of constructing a shoe, a boot, or a style, I found that looking for companies who can do that already through the use of proper last, welding technologies, the choice of leathers, the options for soles, and ultimately assembling those details in a manner to make their boots flow. An XBXS Boot Factory does that. Classic style, aggressive looks. Just a great boot. You should go get this one. This is a good brand. It's also quite a bit cheaper than the Viberg alternative, and they can custom make your boot within 1 to 2 months. Hard to beat this type of quality craftsmanship at this price. XBXS Boots Factory Minor Boot. I hope you have a great day while you take at these last moments and images, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good day.